So I know I started just live streaming out of nowhere. I know I started making gaming videos out of nowhere. I know that I disappeared for like maybe at least a good couple months. A lot happened during those couple of months where I had to unfortunately disappear. And I know that there is a lot of people out there that watch a lot of my videos and are probably so confused how I just came out of nowhere and just started live streaming again, which is completely understandable. Um, you can't really just start watching somebody on YouTube and see that they almost hit 1,000 subscribers and then just come out of nowhere and just disappear and not explain why they left and then come back and just completely change the stuff that they were doing. I preach a lot about, you know, mental health and all that stuff. And that's one of the reasons why I always say, like, if you don't have up here sorted, then you need to go get up here sorted. It's the one thing that's going to completely make or break your life. And I don't say that everybody needs to go to therapy or that everybody has to, you know, fix their mental health. Like, that's on you. That's a thing that you have to sort out with yourself. I will say that if you aren't doing that, maybe you should consider it, because it is the one thing that really did save me. I didn't know exactly what I was doing with my content, because a lot of my content was, as you guys have seen, making the motivational stuff and trying to push you guys forward. But at the same time, with me pushing myself forward and doing all that, I wasn't doing it for myself. And it was just very contradictory to have all of these people who subscribe be fans and, you know, say that they really cared, when in reality, I didn't really care about myself. You know, somebody mentioned to me how, like, oh, you're not at the amount of subscribers you were at when you left. And I honestly don't care, because on the one hand, I disappeared and pulled a Corey Kenshin and basically didn't upload, didn't say anything. But on the other hand, I completely switched up my content. Um, I branched out and tried to do way too much. And that's where I say up here really matters, because when you try to do too much, you end up burning yourself out. And I got burnt out. And not even I got burnt out, I also had a lot going on in my life too. I'm not gonna say it was the easiest road to recovery, because I could have disappeared and never came back. There's a lot of people that basically saved me from where I could have been. I really have to thank a lot of my family members. I really have to thank a lot of my friends, because they were there. And the people who are still here, who still watch, you know, Wondergat, all of you, like, you guys were just, it felt very warm, welcoming coming back to this channel and coming back to streaming and making gameplays and editing videos and seeing you guys comment and being like, oh, you're still funny. And like my cousin, who's a big supporter of me live streaming, just was like, oh yeah, you're mad funny. And that is the thing that kind of really brought me back to continue, is the fact that, like, you guys are still there. And I'm not proud of a lot of the things I've done. I will say that, like, I had to learn a lot and I had to mature. And I definitely am still learning and growing. But the one thing I do know is that I want to continue this. I want to continue doing this. I want to continue to make you guys laugh, to, you know, continue to motivate you guys and everything. I want to continue to make you guys laugh, make you guys grow and grow with me, and continue to grow the channel. And I couldn't do that in the place that I was in. I could not do that knowing that my mental state was not at the best point that it could have been. Giving you guys all these motivational stuff and motivational, you know, tidbits and life lessons, and I wasn't taking those lessons into consideration myself. So I can't sit here and say, oh, I'm gonna make these videos, and I didn't actually believe into the stuff that I was saying. I know the thing that I really love doing is playing video games and making video games and doing all that stuff, and I had to figure out how to motivate myself again. And one of those things was making content that I actually enjoyed. One YouTuber that I really watch a lot, Optic Big Timer, he just switched up his content. And I think it's really great to see people do that, because you have to do things that you're passionate in. No matter who you lose, no matter who's with you, no matter who isn't with you at the end of the day, no matter who does stuff to lie on your name or does stuff for whatever reason, you gotta know that you're doing things for the right reason. And that's the reason I am doing this live streaming stuff and trying to complete games and all this stuff, because this is really what I like doing. I enjoy doing this. Even if I don't make millions of dollars like Jinxie, or want to clip farm for people or whatever it is, like, this is what I enjoy doing, just making video games, playing video games, talking to people, and motivating you guys on the way. Like, that's the thing that I like doing. And advocating for mental health has always been a thing that I've always wanted to do, and it's the one thing that I'm going to continue to do, because at the end of the day, we're all people, and we all have problems, we all have things that we go through, and you're not alone. You're not alone in the things that you are going through. So never think that you are alone. Never think that you don't have a space to talk. We always gonna be here. We always gonna be the Thai Club. And like I said, I just want to appreciate everybody that's still sticking around, still doing stuff. What's good? I see you in the chat. And yeah, this is going to be my style of content going forward. I'm going to be live streaming as much as I can, and I'm going to be editing videos and making gameplays again. And the people that were here for the previous content, it's still up. Some of it, a lot of it I deleted because I didn't believe in it. And I felt like I was not genuine when I made a lot of those videos, even if they were my most popular videos. But some of them I still kept up. So if you were there for that, some of those videos are still there, and I'll still be doing motivational stuff. But for the most part, this is it right here. This is it. And the road is going to be rocky. There's people that's still with me, and there's people that aren't with me anymore, that aren't around anymore. I can't keep everybody around, but I'm still here to motivate. I'm still here to entertain. That's my job. That's my goal. That's what I'm always going to do.